sugar water, baby, first thing in the morning. Just a 20 on the stationary bike. Replenishing. I'll do another 20, 15, 20 before the day's done. Throw some kettlebells around. Life's good, man. Life's good. I gotta be quiet. It's not even 6 o'clock, man. But I am so full of energy, just natural energy, and just feeling great. And this is gonna go all the way to about 4 o'clock when I'll sit on the couch and relax a little bit. Even then I'll be doing some work on my laptop and all that sort of stuff. Maybe pull up a Netflix, eat a big bowl of rice. Actually, I'm going potatoes. I had a big bowl of rice yesterday. I think I'm going potatoes. That's what my grandmother used to say. She's straight from Ireland. Literally straight from Ireland. Potatoes. Anyway, you saw the thumbnail. Fat burns in the flame of carbohydrates. Guys, that's a fact. That is a fact. Guys, it takes 3 kilograms of carbs to burn 1 kilogram of fat. Guys, it happens. This is just a fact. And these keto, paleo guys, God bless them. God bless them. How they got an entire society, supposedly, I have my doubts, supposedly intelligent society, that to eat fat will burn fat. God bless them. If I could somehow convince society that I'm the only one that knows everything in the world, God bless them. And it's once they start eating the fat, they're starving the brain so much that you can't talk to them. It's like a zombie. It is like an absolute zombie. And it is frustrating. And really all I have is to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning and talk to you guys. And you guys are already convinced, which is the irony. But anyway, fat burns in the flame of carbs. Now, where does fat go? I've talked about this before. Where does fat go? When you burn fat, where does it go? I mean, we're burning fat as we speak. We're burning fat. Minuscule amounts, but we're burning fat. I burned more fat than I am now in the last hour, 15 minutes or so, riding 20 miles. All right? But we're always burning fat to some degree. So where does it go? I've run dozens of marathons in my day. And my favorite was to not only run, well, it wasn't that great to run, just too many people. It was the New York City Marathon, but it was a great, great marathon to watch. It was a great marathon to watch, either on TV or whatever. And you have the elite runners who are just killing it. You have the elite amateurs who are doing great things trying to keep up with the pros. Then you've got, somebody like myself who's in pretty good shape and, trained for several months to run this marathon. And then you've got just noobs. And then you've got the guys in the back that are doing it for a different reason, either in a wheelchair or obese or whatever. It's got all the ingredients for, drama and all that sort of stuff. I love watching it. But if every single person in that race, from the elite Kenyans that come and do it, to the last finisher that might finish 10 hours later, if they're all burning fat, and they are, where does it go? Are there big tubs of goo on the side of the road? That, that was Kipcho's fat, and that was Joni Benoit's fat. No. Where does it go? It's very simple. And I got this wrong the first time anybody asked me. And every single time I've asked anybody else, they've always got it wrong. Now, my reaction was, it ends up in the toilet as waste. Okay? That's most urine or feces. And that was my big idea. And to a certain point, I was right. 10% of the fat in your body that you burn comes out in the toilet, either as sweat, mucus from your nose, urine, comes out as waste. All right? The other 90% of it, guys, comes out your mouth. That's a fact. 90% of the fat you burn comes out your mouth. Okay? That is why the more you can do your cardio, it is literally coming out your mouth. So the next time you do your hill time trials and you're busting up the hill, either sprinting or on a bike, just killing it up a hill, and you get up to this top of the seemingly insurmountable hill, just as fast as you pedal to the metal, and you're heaving, rest assured, that is fat coming out of your mouth. Literally, that is fat coming out of your mouth. It burns in the flame of carbohydrates. And the best way to get your your energy levels up, to burn that fat, is with carbs. Sugar water, sugar on your fruit, sugar in your oatmeal. That is the best way to burn fat. And I've done dozens of videos before, and I'll do dozens more. As much as I love kettlebell for a full body workout, the best exercise, bar none, to burn fat is the bike. Now, in these months when I can't run or go outside, it's too cold, it's too slippery, ice on the roads, all that sort of stuff, I keep it inside. And in theory, I try, kettlebell will do it. I'll do a lot of, time trials and guys, it doesn't do it for me. It doesn't do it for me. And I don't like doing a stationary bike. I find it mind-numbingly boring. Okay? But what I'm doing now is I'm doing a whole lot of work with my laptop and all this sort of stuff, and watching videos and, all this sort of stuff while I'm doing it. And it's better. But the process itself. But the cardio just makes me feel so much better than just doing kettlebells. Now, I do kettlebells too. I do about 15, 20 minutes of kettlebells, and I'll do a couple hours on the bike. And all these, tough meals that I've had around, the holidays and all this sort of stuff, blip in the screen. Blip in the screen. We have another social thing going on New Year's Eve. I'm an amateur, I'm a pro. And I do believe New Year's Eve is amateur hour. So I get off the roads. I don't want people driving drunk on the same roads with them and all this sort of stuff. And I don't drink or do drugs or anything. And so to be in a party with a bunch of sloppy drunks is not my idea of fun. Okay? When I was when I was playing professionally, I used to play New Year's Eve incessantly, several jobs on New Year's Eve. And it was just, I hated it. I hated it. Made double scale, so I did it. Made a month's worth of income in 2 nights, but I hated it. So we didn't go out. So anyway, our social thing is we're going to do an early dinner, about 4 o'clock. We're going to go out. And we'll either do Italian, where I will load up on the pasta, or the gnocchi, potato pastas, a big salad, some bread, no butter. Guys, what I have just explained to you, a big plate of pasta with a salad and some bread, no butter. There's hardly any fat, depending on how they make the pasta. Okay? I'm not a big calorie counter, but I guarantee you that meal alone, I will burn off in the flames of carbs. I'll burn off on the bike. It's like that meal didn't exist. No, I'm not calorie counting, guys. I am not. I don't believe in that. It's a miserable way to live. When you're hungry, eat it, or eat something healthy. Okay? But, guys, get on the bike. Get on the stationary bike. Do some exercise. Get your VO2 max up. And rest assured, you're burning fat. Now, that doesn't mean you have to go pedal to the metal all the time. Get out on your bike if it's, the weather is acceptable. At the end of the week, it's going to be up in the mid-50s, so maybe I will get out, and I'll let you know. But guys, it doesn't have to be heaving all the time. Just get on the bike and get the breath going and burn fat. All right? All right. Eat and drink your fruits and vegetables and live your life with true power. Have a great day, guys. Love you all.